Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our AMA session with Extract. So let's wait for more people to join because I see more reminders being said. Extract, can you hear me? I just sent you an invitation for being a co-host. If you want, you can try send me a request if you can see it. Hey, what's up, Extract? Did you get connected?
How's it going, my friend? I think I am. Yeah, just let me know if you can hear me. Testing 1 2 1 2.
3434. Can hear you well.
LFG.
Yeah, LFG. So who I'm talking to from your team right now?
I am the founder, my friend. So I am the one who thought Extract up from the ground, since Extract is just a two-man team, right? Well, we have a few community members now that we would consider team members, since they pulled some weight. You know what I mean? Like Johnny, you know Johnny, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm the founder, and we have one dev, and then we got some community members like Johnny, which have been helping us tremendously in getting the word out there about our project.
Oh, okay. I got it. I got it. So I'm talking to Tectonic, right?
Yes, sir. Sonic Tectonic here in the flesh, my friend.
Awesome. Awesome. So if you don't mind, just with quickly introduction about like when did you start it? How did you start it? Because you just said that you have some community members involved in the team. So curious to hear your story.
Yeah, so we started the project about, I would say, what was it, October 23rd or 24th, I believe, was our launch date. So we've been around now for about 5 months. Um, if Our chart shows that we've only been around for about 2 months, but that's because we had a relaunch. We had to relaunch, I think, sometime in January. Our deployer wallet got compromised. It was quite the cunning hack. Not gonna lie. They we tried to transfer some ETH to one of our mods, and it just so happened to be a fake Ethereum token and a fake Ethereum MetaMask pop-up. We hit the send button, and then the hacker had access to our wallet. So we had to relaunch our token. All of our community members sent in their tokens, right? They sent it in to us, and then we sold those tokens to drain our own liquidity pool, and we relaunched our token. We added a little bit of liquidity from our own pockets ourselves, and our last token ended. It was around 450K market cap, and we relaunched this new one at 650, just to show the community what we're all about. So that's pretty much the story of why our chart might show that we're only 2 months old, but we've been around for quite a lot longer than that. And the idea behind the project, right? The reason for being here is that I, as a trader myself, have been in the space quite a long time. I've been in many utility projects myself, and there has yet to be one utility project to do it all, right? You have a sniper, you have a contract deployment feed. Traders will know what I'm talking about. You might have 3 screens, maybe you only have 2 screens, maybe you only have 1 screen, and you got 25 tabs open. But to use tools, right? When you're using your tools, you need a whole bunch of different tools, and you got to go here for that, copy the contract from here, post it into your sniper. Long term, we want to build something that encompasses all of that under one roof, right? We started with the Twitter aspect because once Elon raised his API prices and all of the scrapers got banned from Twitter, we noticed there was a gap in the market. Many Twitter tools that existed before stopped existing. So that's why we started with Twitter first. But now we're starting to move into other areas of aggregation that we can provide for our community and for our holders. So that's a little little start.
Yeah, yeah. So great to hear, guys. I mean, that's an interesting story, and I personally wasn't aware. Like, I didn't have much, research in your project. What are your aims, to be honest? So I'm kind of learning your tool that we're using in Telegram. So still, and this one is pretty amazing. So you started with Twitter, introducing it all to Telegram. So as- are you guys planning to like add all these things to Telegram as well? Like you just said, there will be a whole ecosystem of different tools. So they will be like the access to them will be provided in Telegram, or how you plan it to be.
Well, we currently have, right? You guys are using X-Ray, which is our raid
Yeah.
bot, right? But that is just one part of our ecosystem. That is like the extract marketing tool, right? That's what we call it, because groups like yours who want a good raid bot, they use it, right? And then maybe people are like, oh, what is this extract? What is this X-Raid? And then they come and find our project and they realize that we're not just a raid bot, right? We have a web app with, I think, 6 different pages now, a revenue share, a referral code program. The web app provides a bunch of different Twitter alpha from top projects which are trending, live charts, bubble maps. It's honestly, we have a tutorial, right? We have a video tutorial pinned right on our Twitter page. If you look at our pinned tweet there, we'll have a video tutorial saying web app tutorial. I would just recommend taking a look at that, because I could sit here and talk about the web app for a solid half an hour to 45 minutes. We've done it one time in an AMA going over all of our tools start to finish, and it takes about 2.5 hours. Our Git book is 78 pages long, right? For those of you who've been in utility projects, who know about utility projects, a 78 page Git book is unseen and unheard of, right? But it's because we have that many different aspects. We have a Telegram bot, which is completely in sync with our web app. The Telegram bot provides you the alerts, because some people don't want to have their web app up all day and don't want to be looking at that, right? So we have the web app, which provides you a bunch of different type of Twitter alphas, like I explained. Top trending coins. You can see all the coins racing for first place to see which are the most mentioned on Twitter. All of this put together, that's our holders tool right there, right? And holders get the rev share. Anybody has access to our referral program. You can either hold to use the tech, or you can subscribe to use the tech. And yeah, that's our holders. That's our holders sides of the tools right now. We're currently working on a sniper bot and a web app extension that will be completely safe on to download on Google Chrome Store. So those are our two next things that we're working on right now for our community, and to get more tools in their hands.
That's amazing. I mean, these tools seems like they're pretty advanced and will definitely solve a lot of problems for us as traders, degens, and especially for communities as well, and a whole. So, how many people in the team you have? Like, how many devs
It's a
and how?
two-man team, boss. It's me, it's myself, and a dev. So everything that you see here was built by one singular dev, and everything that you see here was pushed by myself. And like I say, we have some community members that hopped on the team. Like, we had KOLs just like everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Just being completely honest, most KOLs are like most. I don't say all. I say most, because there's a small percentage of them that are actually really good guys and that do try to help and support product. But most of them are just Jeets, right? Most of our KOLs sold probably within the first 3-4 days, just like any other project. Didn't do much for the project. A few LFGs in the chat, and off into the sunset they fucked off, right? So that's why right now, like I say, we just myself and the dev, we're the ones that have been putting in the serious legwork, and a few community members that have been holding since day one, right? That see the work put in. Well, they just decided to bootstrap themselves and start helping the project as well. So it's a very small team. I'm not going to lie. Probably one of the smallest teams you ever seen, but one of the hardest working as well.
Yeah, yeah, just as 76 pages of Git book. This is pretty crazy for your dev. I mean, not only to develop all these things, but to also summarize everything for other devs so that they can actually start working with your tools and implement everything. Uh, yeah, I should definitely look in because I'm also dev. But yeah, that's pretty impressive. Just two of you, and you're saying there are a few people in the team. So that's the same way actually we are designed. I mean, our project we started as the team with some early QLs. Everybody was involved and had passion. But then slowly the team got ruined. We have just 3 to 4 people from the core team right now, and the rest are built from community. So yeah, I definitely feel you. And what are the next plans, guys? Like, where are you at? So you said you're now working with Twitter. What amazing tools are you working on Twitter as well? Like,
Well, we got a sniper bot that we're working on that's going to be a little bit different than any other sniper bot that currently exists on the market. It's going to have a few we'll just say a few Twitter related functionalities that don't yet exist, right? And that's what we like to build, right? And we're also going to build an extension with a little bit of functionality that doesn't yet exist. We like we like improving on existing tech, but we like moving into areas that don't exist first, right? So that's pretty much where we're moving next. Where we got a sniper that we've been slowly working on as time progresses. We got a new web app page right now that we're working on, which will provide some details on Telegram callers, right? Currently, we rank all of the Twitter callers and influencers, right? Everybody that you see on Twitter saying, hey, buy this. Well, we rank them in our system. So you guys can see who is really actually moving the market and who's not moving the market and who's calling dog shit and who's not calling dog shit, right? We have a system in place that really tracks this stuff. So even essentially, right, if you were to tweet something like buy this and then you delete your tweet, our system tracks that and we give you some nice negative points for being a shithead caller, essentially. So that we're going to start doing that, but with Telegram, right? We realize that there's a lot of people on Telegram, a lot of callers on Telegram, and we're just going to scan all their channels, scan all their calls, see how much they move the market, right? And we do it within a specific time frame. We feel that, like honestly, when it comes to a caller, right, they make their call, they should be moving the market then. If they make their call and the market moves 2 weeks from now and then the price pumps, I don't care. That's not that caller that moved the market. That was a combination of callers and probably the most recent caller that called that made that market cap jump, right? So we really try to keep the callers transparent. So it's not just good for a trader who might want to see the alpha and see who's moving the market better. It's good for projects, right? Like guys like us, like founders like us, that we need to pay callers, right? Maybe we're paying callers. We're trying to build our marketing team. By seeing that data, you can see who's worth the money and who's not, because we all know they charge an arm and a leg. So
yeah, definitely, because as you said, only 99% of people are really good to support projects. I mean, in terms of long-term support. Yeah, definitely amazing thing. Some rankings and adding the pressure, because we need to have some shame put in on the irresponsible influencers. So I definitely agree with you. uh, just quick feedback before I forget about the X rate, the feature I'm missing. If you guys can add the button, like when the post is appearing, there is a button start rate, like automatic rate starts. This is an amazing one. And if we can get the same one with the block, so you have an exclude function. If this function can be added to the button so that we can just click the button and this person will be banned, so block listed, this
that's
will be amazing, because every
that is
time
a
writing
great idea.
exclude. Yeah,
That is
because
a
every
great idea. That is a great idea. I actually would like that is not in our suggestion box right now. So just give me one quick second while I go type that up. But yeah, add a button to exclude. Yeah, I'm gonna write that right now. I had not even thought of that, and that is a great idea, my friend. Instead of typing exclude, once the alert populates in your chat, if you just want to exclude that account, you just click the button. I love that idea. I'm adding it to
yeah
the
yeah
suggestion box right
yeah
now.
yeah, that will improve usability a lot, because we've been using your bot a lot. Of course, like we're getting used to it, we're learning. Sometimes we're experiencing some issues, and thank you for replying and assisting us with everything.
Oh well, like I say, we're always going to do that, right? And our tech, right? Like our tech is ever evolving. X-Ray started off just the same basic functionality as other competitors, right? And we've added the default settings. And the more settings that we add, the more complex the bot gets. The more complex the bot
Yeah.
gets, sometimes you encounter bugs, right? So we actually appreciate guys like you who tell us about anytime something goes wrong with X-Ray, let us know. We will fix it. And that's the only way we can improve, right? Is by getting that kind of feedback from founders like yourself that are actually using the tool. So we actually really, really appreciate bug reports. So if ever anything goes wrong, don't be afraid to tell us. We'll get on it right away. We'll fix it. And we actually appreciate the feedback so that we can become better faster.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, and I really like your tool. I mean, if you guys will become perfect at some point, this will, it will be a killing feature for real. Even this one alone, without other tools from your ecosystem, this one is already a killer. So, uh, yeah, that's amazing to hear. So you guys working on the sniper bots. I just remember I've been in some spaces. I think it was CoinMerge, and they had some AI tool as well, and that was looking after the, like, it was selling signals to community, to buy or sell, like, as different coins, and it was tracking the activeness of community as well. So on Twitter, on Telegram, I'm not sure if you have something to do with that, but
Well, no,
maybe.
we provide data. One thing I don't think, like, we'll provide alerts for, like, as in if a certain token has surpassed a threshold of tweets or something, but we'll never necessarily provide buy alerts. And I have a particular reason for that, is that I prefer to provide the data, and the traders make the information, like, based off the information they receive, they make their own decisions on buying or selling, or right. I'd rather educate with data than provide alerts. Providing alerts, it all depends on your user base, to be honest. Like, if you have a user base of 500 to 1,000 people all listening to your alerts, price is going to go up. And it's not because your algorithm's good. It's because you got enough people using your tool and buying at the same time. You, in fact, with your alerts, are causing the price pump. So I'm not a fan of alerts. I'm a fan of data, right? I'm a fan of accurate data and information so that traders can use that data to their own advantage, right? We're working on a system right now that'll allow users to set their own thresholds, like certain liquidity in the coin, certain amount of tweets per time frame, etc., so that they'll be able to receive their own custom alerts on Telegram, right? And that I'm a big fan of, because no one's alert is going to be the same. I might be looking at tokens with 3K liquidity. You might be looking 10K liquidity only. This guy might be only looking 5K liquidity. All our alerts will be different, right? This guy might want 20 tweets in an hour. I want 50 tweets in an hour. All the alerts will be different, and they'll be custom to you, right? So then we're not causing an artificial pump on a price and claiming that we have some insane algorithm that just predicts when the price is going to go up, which is absolutely bullshit in my opinion. But yeah, that's a story for another day.
Yeah, I love your answer. I mean, sounds logical to me. Good point of view. So, uh, yeah, I was having some question. I just forgot it. Sorry. Um, yeah, what was it? Probably something about your tools or your ecosystem. Yeah.
I'm happy to take questions, even if some people want to hop on the stage after and ask them directly. We're an open book, right? So, like, we
Oh yeah,
encourage.
that was the question. Sorry, thank you for that. Open source. I was about to ask, are you open source?
No, we're not. We're not open source code, because then everybody could just do what we do, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
and we got some competitors, right? And like X-Raid, right now with all its features, is by far the best raid bot in the game. But that's not to
yeah,
say there's one competitor, and I'm not going to give them any clout, but I'll give them some respect. They've been working very hard. We have two competitors. One is doing nothing, absolutely nothing, and is just going to let us take over the market. And the other competitor is actually trying really, really hard to implement as many features as they can that we have. And respect to them for doing their best at trying to play catch up. But when you have the best product, we're not going to go open source for a while, right?
yes, of course.
We need to right, like to be able to build these features, right? It's a business at the end of the day. We do need money to build some of these features, right? We need to bring some money in so that we can put money back into the business and grow this crypto project even greater. So yeah, we won't be going open source anytime soon. That is a definite no.
Yeah, amazing, amazing, and great to hear your opinion on that as well. So I agree. Being open source right now probably not the best decision for you, especially if you have some competitors and you just entering the market. So another question, just you have 76 pages of your Git book. So do you have any API provided? So you said you're working with data a lot, and
Soon, soon we
soon.
will we will have a paid, yeah, we will provide access to a paid API in our system, right? We're just trying to refine the tool to a point where we feel like the dev and I feel that it's a fairly reputable product, right? We're already there, but we have a few more features that we want to add that we feel will like really solidify it, and then we'll start providing API access for people who want to pay to plug into our API. But yes, everything's already set up. The dev has already thought ahead of time, right? So like we already have sockets ready to plug into for anybody who purchases our API. So yeah, that is something we are definitely going to go towards, is selling our API access. And once again, holders will get a portion of that, right? We'll probably split the API 50-50 with holders. So 50% will go into the marketing wallet that we spend, right? That we spend on marketing, and the other 50% will go direct into the rev share for holders.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, we give
Yeah.
we give holders rev share off everything, right? Our sniper bot, same thing. Sniper bot holders are gonna, like, our sniper bot's gonna be public, right? We're gonna make it, and we're gonna try to build it competitively so it can compete with some of the better sniper bots on the market. And holders are gonna get fees, right? The public users, you can use it, sure, you don't need to be a holder, but you're gonna get charged a small fee, just like every other sniper bot. Our holders are gonna get at least 50% of those fees, right? Like just like taxes, they get 40%. Advertisements, they get 100%. Like the Dev and I don't take a single cut out of any advertisements that people are going to start purchasing on X-Ray. That goes 100% to holders. So anything that we build always has how do we get holders paid as well in mind, right?
That's amazing. Amazing. I mean, in terms of long term strategy, you guys having some good incentiveness for your community, right? So, yeah, great, great. Amazing just to hear and find out about your project. Anything you want to share is like something to add at the top? Because I think I just run out of questions.
No, I mean we're like I said, we're an open book. If you have questions, I would just say check out our Twitter, right? We got that pinned tweet, all of our links, tools, tutorials right there. You can find out all the information you need. Our link tree is right in our profile. Just join our Telegram and ask. And if you want to try before you buy, that's fine too. Hop in the Telegram, ask for a 48-hour access code, 72 hours, right? We're happy to give you a few free days to try the tech, because most people who try it when we give them free days are quite impressed, and they wind up becoming holders. We have about a 65 to 70% conversion rate on giving free access codes and then those people becoming holders. So we're an open book. We have nothing ever to hide. So we encourage questions, we encourage feedback, we encourage suggestions. We actually have a group chat where we forward all your suggestions and slowly, day by day, work on implementing them into our product. So if you just want a utility project that's going to build for you and actually take your suggestions seriously, while meanwhile giving you some rev share and some referral bonuses for referring people to the platform, Extract is the project for you, because we've been working for the last 5 months. We have no intentions on slowing down. And I've been preaching the same thing since we started back in October. I said, we're going to build this. We're going to have a web app. We're going to have this. And everything that I said we were going to have back then, we now currently have. The only issue with this project, and it's not an issue, it's just something that most traders understand by now, is time. Right? Rome was not built in a day. You cannot build an entire empire with the snap of a finger. It takes some time. So if you're happy to throw in some money into something and just wait while they build, right? We're those people, and you'll see the work getting done right in front of your face. So yeah, join our Telegram, give us a follow, ask your questions. We'll answer them. And if you want some free access, just ask for that too. We're happy to let anyone try the tech themselves for free.
Yeah, yeah, I love this vision. I love this vision. I mean, we also have long term plans for our project So we are the meme coin basically. We don't care that much about utilities, but it's great to have them. So yeah, and staying for the long term, not paying attention to price actions, but constantly working, delivering as you promised, according to your roadmap. This is what is important. uh, yeah, I just wish you guys all the best. I mean, with your tax, and hopefully you'll have a chance to, increase the number of your team members so that your dev get somebody to help. Because it just feels like this guy is working 24/7. Um,
Believe it or not, like he does work quite hard, but he's just an amazing dev. What would take another dev a month to build, it takes this guy 2 days. And
oh,
it's just factual. He's very, very fast. He works a full-time job in real life. So
oh,
he's not just fully, yeah, he goes and works 8 hours, 10 hours at work, and then comes back and puts in 6 to 8 hours on extract. And yeah, no, we're blessed with our dev. Like this dev is as good as it gets. So when we say we can build something, we definitely can. It's just a matter of time. And the dev would also like to quit his in real life job and just focus on extract 100%. Right. So once hopefully we can get to a point, right, get to a market cap where he can afford to do that. And then you're really going to see updates get blitzed out of the extract ecosystem because this guy's working 8 to 10 hours a day already, but still building everything that you see in front of your face. So imagine if you had 16 hours a day to dedicate to extract the things that we could build.
are you guys zero tax?
No, 5-5, and that's a 60-40 split. 60% of the 5-5 tax total comes to a marketing wallet, which we use for marketing expenses and build expenses, and the other 40% goes directly back to holders as revenue share.
Oh, your holders
So
are pretty good sets in your project.
yeah, no, anything, like I say, anything in the project that brings in money, there's always a portion going to holders. And usually the portion is at least, it's close to 50%, right? Taxes is the only thing that we have under 50%, but advertisements is up at 100%. So it balances. We'd say that we give holders across the board around 55 to 60% of all of the revenue that we bring in. So we try to give them more than we take ourselves. And what we're taking ourselves is just to keep building the project, right? So yeah, no, holders are always top priority. We want to try to take care of our holders as much as they can. And with the revenue share, right? If the OG holders, the people that just buy and hold and that aren't selling, right? They get a portion of sellers' revenue share that goes unclaimed. Because sometimes the revenue share is not large enough to claim. The person just decides, oh, I'm going to sell. I leave my revenue share there, right? And right now we have about 0.5 to 0.6 worth of ETH. And that's just in 1 month of unclaimed revenue share that we're going to be redistributing back to holders every 3 months. So yeah, if you're a Chad and you hold, this is the project for you. Like, no, holding is the winning path here, and you get to use some good tech, right? So it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, yeah, sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I love it. So let's move to requests, right? Some questions. So Jay Kelly was the first one to request. Hey, Kelly. Then we have Summer Sky, and we rate the ape. Hey, Kelly, did you get connected? Seems like we're waiting for you. I'm just going to unmute Summer Sky. What's wrong with spaces today?
That happens sometimes.
Hey, come on. Dear Twitter, please. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Summer Sky. We
Yeah,
can
good
hear you.
evening.
Good evening. How you
All
doing?
right, yeah, I'm there. Thanks for the privilege.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So
Nice
this
to
is my
meet
question. I say, what kind of data does Extract work with?
So it's Twitter data, my friend. So like you know when projects tweet their cash tags, like us, our cash tag is extract with the little dollar sign in front, right? We track data like that. to see which projects are the most trending. We also allow you to put certain Twitter accounts into our bot, and this bot will filter through all the GM tweets and all the nonsense and only alert you when that account follows a crypto project or tweets about a crypto project, right? And the alerts come directly to the web app or to Telegram. And yeah, we have live charts for each of the projects that we're tracking. We have bubble maps. So currently it's a Twitter-based tool that pretty much tells you all of the alpha from which accounts that you're tracking, right? Same with projects. You'll be able to see a list of projects, what project was the most followed based on the people that you're following with our tool. So then you can rank them number 1 to number 10. It's all neatly organized for you. You can click on any of the individuals you follow, and it's neatly organized which projects they have followed recently and which projects they have tweeted about recently, right? So it's pretty much it pretty much simplifies what would take you about 5 minutes if you were looking through a project's timeline to go look for and get all this data. Well, it only takes you 2 seconds with Extract. And as traders know, right, I'm a trader myself, time is everything. If you can get something done in 2 seconds instead of 1 minute, that is a huge advantage in the space, right? It's all about getting that information as fast as you can. So hopefully that covers your question, but if you want to dive into anything more, feel free to ask, my friend.
Hey, Summer Sky.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that was a good answer. I mean,
We
full
also,
complete answer.
and like I say, if for any reason, right, like it's hard to explain just with a worded answer. You can go to our Twitter page right now, that pinned tweet. There is a web app video tutorial linked right to YouTube. That is pictures. That is the live demo of the web app you can see with your eyes instead of just having to take my words and try to form an image in your head, right? So I would just strongly suggest going to check that video because that explains it. And it's about a 20-25 minute video, but it explains it in great detail. And I feel it does it more justice than just me trying to convey the message with my words.
Yeah, that's funny. And yeah, I think it will provide better explanation for people who can't also understand English properly. With some pictures, with some visuals, it's going to be easier. What you're talking about, Kelly? What's up? Yeah, unmute your mic. Go on.
Okay, GM guys. Okay,
Good
my question
morning.
goes like this. Am I audible?
Yeah. Go on.
Hello.
I'm just. Yeah. I can hear you. I just say good morning.
Okay. What differentiate Extract from other cryptocurrency? That means other similar cryptocurrency in the market. And what blockchain platform does it operate?
So we're on Ethereum, right? We're on Ethereum. Our token is on Ethereum, but we provide Solana and Ethereum support currently, and we will be providing other chains. So we're not going to launch another token or anything like that, but our one native token on Ethereum will provide data for a multitude of different chains, right? Right now we're working on Base, and we've also had our dev play around a little bit with the Magma testnet, right? That Paulie's been talking about on his Twitter. So we're looking to provide either Base support or Magma support, depending on when Magma launches, and we'll slowly provide other chains, right? And on our web app, you can choose Ethereum or Solana. It's just in the top right-hand corner, and you can pick whether you want to see Solana tokens or Ethereum tokens. But yeah, our system filters out which is which and provides you data for either or. So we are on Ethereum, but we will provide information and data for all of the existing chains in due time.
All right, thank you, understood.
No problem, my friend. Great question.
Anybody else want to ask something about Extract? About their tools, maybe, or about the subscriptions? So, as far as I understood, you guys are providing some free access for your tools. I mean, some trial period, right?
Absolutely. Anyone from the Myra community who wants to try, we have a DM open, my friend. You can just feel free to ask me anytime. I'll gladly give some free access to any single Myra holder because you guys have been absolute chads. You were kind enough to host us here on this Spaces today. We have a nice little community of chads here listening in. So yeah, any person from the Myra community that would like an access code to Extract, we are happy to give one, and you just have to reach out, my friend.
You heard it all. You heard it all. Have a look at this video explaining about the tools. Maybe you'll find out something, very interesting and helpful for yourself. And feel free to reach out to Extract. If you need their DMs, I can, share with you. I have them all. So, yeah, amazing AMA, by the way. I mean, sometimes, they're quite boring and, you don't get that much explanation about the project. But this time, uh, that was amazing. And your tool, it's an, interesting one. And I'm very curious how long, guys, it will take for you to get it done, like all of the features. But I'm definitely going to use them, and I'm already using this X-rate. We are using, X-rate, and yeah, all the feedback will be provided. So, wishing you the improvements, gains, good holders, and good bull market.
Appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, like I say, price doesn't matter to us. We build whether it's a bear or a bull market. I've put up the funds, right? Like I'm the financial backer of the project. I've put up the funds to run this project for at least a year and a half without making a dime from the project. So we're good. The Extract's going to keep getting built, irregardless of what price. Price could be zero tomorrow, and we would still be building. So yeah, price doesn't matter to us in the least. We're just going to keep building. Like I said, access codes to anybody who wants some from the Myra community. I see there's a few people that have requested, my friend. Did you want to bring them up to ask a question, or are you in a rush to end the Spaces?
I just don't see their requests. If you see, please unmute them.
Okay, I'll try. I approved Dumb Money. I think it was Dumb Money from GME. I don't know if he's in here anymore, but if he is, just feel free to speak.
Yeah, because I don't see any requests.
Oh, I just clicked approve on all of them, and if there's none, yeah, I don't think anybody came up. So they're probably people that requested and have already left the Spaces. So that's fine, my friend. I appreciate you guys bringing us on to speak here today. It's been a great time chatting with you guys, and I wish nothing but great success for the Myra community. Fucking to the moon, you guys go. I hope, right? And it's been a pleasure being here, my friend. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Just to chat in a real, conversation, not in a Telegram. And if you guys going to have some great major updates you wanted to share to our community as well, feel free. We have these Spaces daily, with the community, and I'm always happy to bring some projects there and updates from our partners. So yeah, pleasure to be your partner, and let's work together and let's improve together.
Absolutely, my man. Thank you for having me. And like I said, I wish you guys nothing but the best. You have been an absolute Chad to deal with. And in the space, it's hard to find good guys like you. So, hopefully this is just the start of a great friendship. And we're in a Spaces together 2 years from now, talking about some stuff then.
yeah, definitely. So, all right, we're going to end up our AMA session. That was a great one. If you have anything to ask, please feel free to follow Extract Twitter. They have Telegram chat where you can get any type of assistance you want. And I just pinned the how you call it, post from Extract in the Tumbletron with all the links, with the video, and with their tools. So feel free to grab them and just have a deeper investigation. And we are going to have our community Spaces in 1 hour and 20 minutes. So I'll be waiting for you there, guys. See you there. Bye bye. Have a great day or good morning, depending whether you're coming from. Bye bye.